Cura, 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 cura corazón. Cura, cura, cura. Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Blooming Lotus Healing Channel. My name is Jakara, and I'm a spiritual healing facilitator. And today we are on day 15. We are halfway through our 30-day meditation challenge. How are you feeling after all of these days of meditating and taking 5 minutes of silence and started with 1 minute of silence? How are you feeling now? How is this helping you and supporting you in your journey of connecting with yourself? Let me know in the comments. So, I wanted to introduce you. I officially have welcomed in, I introduced him yesterday to the new member of our family. It's been official. We made it official yesterday. His name is Peanut, and he's gonna be basically part of this family. He may come around, and you might hear him bark here and there. So just kind of wanted to let you know that this is the little baby that's part of the family now, and I'm so excited and so grateful for him. And yeah, so um just grateful to be able to support him. We rescued him from a place, from being taken to the pound. So we're so grateful we were able to support him. He's 7 years old, and he's just a very gentle soul. So please be sure to welcome him in the comments. Now, I wanted to mention, if this is your first time here, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell button, as well as share and like this video if you feel like it supports you. And I wanted to mention that I have a brand new channel where I am posting collective clearings and as well as meditations, guided meditations, and meditation music. Everything is blessed and with the energy of the Akashic Records. So if you want to check that out, you can go over to the link in the description below, or you can just type in at the Akashic Records channel, and you'll be able to find it there. So please feel free to sign up for that channel and support. It's not being monetized yet, so I cannot control the ads. And I have to meet a certain criteria to be able to monetize it and tell YouTube how I want the ads to be presented. So please forgive me for I know some of you have been concerned about the fact that the ads are played in the middle. So as soon as I have that control over that, then of course we won't be playing ads in the middle of it. So just kind of wanted to let you know that. So today we're going to be working on a 5 minute. So we're going to continue holding on to that 5 minute of silence in the meditation. And again, we want to hold that meditation with acceptance, awareness, and equanimity. So that's what we're going to practice. We continue to practice this. That's really what is going to help us really take a hold of the mind, take a hold of the of the difficulties, right, that sometimes we experience when we are dealing with the mind, and how the mind takes us all these places. So we're going to be focusing on anapana, like we've been doing, which is the practice of connecting to our breath and connecting to the sensations of our breath. That's what we're going to be doing. This is a practice, right? So every day is going to be different, like I've mentioned before. So just be patient with yourself as you move through this practice. Now, I also wanted to mention that on the second day of this experience that I started, of this challenge, I was guided to read from this book of Eckhart Tolle. So I'm going to be reading from here. It's been very helpful, and I think very nourishing, and I hope that you are feeling the nourishment from it as well. Let me know in the comments if you do. And if you'd like to hear from other books that we can add here, and this is a really great book to add in conjunction with your meditation practice, because it gets you to really think about your experience, think about how you can practice detachment, how you can practice letting go of the egoic mind, letting go of the pain body, which he talks about in the book. So we're going to dive into that. Okay, baby. Thank you, honey. Go to your place, baby. Go to your place. Go to your place. Good boy. Good boy, baby. Okay, so we're going to open the book, and I'm going to ask Spirit as we open the sacred container, thanking the ancestors of the land for letting us home ourselves on this land, thanking our well ancestors to come forth, thanking our spirit guides, our spirit team, as well as our higher self, thanking our guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Metatron, thanking archangels for being here and present, asking for buffer shield to be applied. Any entities that are not allowed in the space are those who are not of the highest good and the highest good of all. So please clear, remove, and send to a perfect place any entities, blocks, interferences, extra souls that don't belong in this space. We thank Spirit for bringing the vibration to unconditional love, to the highest vibration of our soul's consciousness, so that all that is shared in this video is nourishing for the soul, so that all that is shared in this video is capable of shifting consciousness, capable of expanding consciousness, capable of expanding awareness. Thank you, Spirit, for this opportunity. Thank you for the internet. Thank you for this computer. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here for a breath. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Spirit, show me what is the message that we need to share for today. So this is page 273, and it's your inner purpose. Your inner purpose. Your inner purpose. So let's take a look here. Other kinds of change may suddenly come to you from without. A change meeting brings a chance meeting brings new opportunities and expansion into your life. A long-standing obstacle or conflict dissolves. Your friends either go through this inner transformation with you or drift out of your life. Some relationships dissolve, others deepen. You may get laid off from your job, or you become an agent for positive change at your workplace. Your spouse leaves you, or you reach new levels of intimacy. Some changes may look negative on the surface, but you will soon realize that space is being created in your life for something new to emerge. There may be a period of insecurity and uncertainty. What should I do? As the ego is no longer running your life, the psychological need for external security, which is illusion anyway, lessens. You are able to live with uncertainty, even enjoy it. When you become comfortable with uncertainty, infinite possibilities open up in your life. It means fear is no longer dominant factor in what you do and no longer prevents you from taking action to initiate change. The Roman philosopher Tacitus rightly observed that the desire for safety stands against every great and noble enterprise. If uncertainty is unacceptable to you, it turns into fear. It is perfectly acceptable. Uh, if it is perfectly acceptable, it turns into increased aliveness, alertness, and creativity. Many years ago, as a result of a strong inner impulse, I walked out of an academic career that the world would have called promising, stepping into complete uncertainty. And out of that, after several years, emerged my new incarnation as a spiritual teacher. Much later, something similar happened again. The impulse came to give up my home in England and move to the west coast of North America. I obeyed that impulse. Although I didn't know the reason for it, out of that move into uncertainty came the power of now, most of which was written in California and British Columbia, while I didn't have a home that I own. I had virtually no income and lived on my savings, which were quickly running out. In fact, everything fell into place beautifully. I ran out of money just when I was getting close to finishing writing. I bought a lottery ticket and won $1,000, which kept me going for another month. Not everyone, however, will have to go through drastic change in their external circumstances. At the other hand, at the other end of the spectrum, you have people who stay exactly where they are and keep doing whatever they are doing. For them, the only the how changes, not the what. This is not due to fear or inertia. What they are doing already is a perfect vehicle for consciousness to come into this world, and it needs no other. They too bring into manifestation the new earth. Shouldn't this be the case for everyone? If fulfilling your inner purpose is being at one with the present moment, why should anyone feel the need to remove themselves from their current work or living situation? Being at one with what is doesn't mean you no longer initiate change or become incapable of taking action. But the motivation to take action comes from a deeper level, not from egoic wanting or fearing. Inner alignment with the present moment opens your consciousness and brings into alignment with the whole, of which the present moment is an integral part. The whole is a totality of life that acts through you. What do you mean by the whole? On the other hand, the whole comprises all that exists. It is the world or the cosmos, but all things in existence, from microbes to human beings to galaxies, are not really separate things or entities, but form part of a web of interconnected multidimensional processes. There are two reasons why we don't see this unity, why we see things as separate. One is perception, which reduces reality to what is accessible to us through the small range of our senses, what we see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. But when we perceive without interpreting or mental labeling, which means without adding thought to our perceptions, we can actually still sense the deeper connectedness underneath our perception of seemingly separate things. This is where, and I know that I keep repeating myself like a broken record, but this is where meditation will help you. If you want to experience that oneness, you have to remove yourself, at least for a bit, from all the noise, from all the programming, from all these things that don't serve you, right? And be able to drop into being, into connecting with the power of now, right? The power of the present moment. So, we're going to go ahead and move into our meditation. All right. Let's see, where's my meditation in session? Huh. I guess it got deleted, or I deleted it yesterday. Okay. Let me add a banner for the meditation in session for us. So let's go ahead and get started. If you want to get a crystal, you're more than welcome to do so, to help you ground. Make sure that you're comfortable, that you're sitting down. And I'm going to challenge you to not move your body, or move it as little as possible today. If you can, if you can stand not moving your body for the entire meditation, then do that. If you need to move your body because you're uncomfortable, then go ahead and do so. So I want to invite you to start looking for a position right now that feels very, very comfy for you. Make sure that you put, pillows under your knees, whatever it is that you need to get yourself in a place of comfort and not need to move your body, okay? As you allow yourself to get into that space, we're going to set the intention today to connect with divine union. Today is Friday, the day of Venus, and today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And so let's go ahead and set that intention to connect to the divine union that exists within us. So I want to invite you to get yourself comfortable in your seat. Make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground. If you are sitting on the floor, make sure that your spine is straight. Allow yourself to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And give yourself permission to be here and now. Place your hands, palms facing down, signaling that you're grounding with Mother Earth, grounding with your body. And just give yourself permission to stay in this place of softness, inviting softness into your body, inviting awareness, inviting acceptance and equanimity into the space. Take this moment to focus your awareness at the bottom of your spine. And with every breath you take, you intentionally send your being's awareness towards the bottom of your spine. And with every breath you take, you allow yourself to bring in light into the bottom of your spine, igniting, grounding into your being, igniting connectedness into your being. Continue to breathe in and out and send out this beautiful white light infused with silver and golden light to expand into your root system, going down towards your legs, down towards your feet, activating your Earth Star chakra right below your feet. And as you give yourself permission to connect with your body in this way and intentionally ground, visualize a root system growing from your feet, going down deep into the ground and traveling down towards the center of the earth. As you arrive here, you find both a black tourmaline and a selenite crystal. Both of them connected as a beautiful balance of shadow and light. You wrap your root system around this crystal combination. Allow yourself to feel grounded, to feel the gravity of Mother Earth. And as you connect with the center of the earth to the womb of Mother Earth, you feel the nourishment, the acceptance of both your light and your shadow. It all comprises who you are, and all of it is beautiful. And Mother Earth is showing you your beauty, embracing you like a child, like a mother does a child. Feel seen, seen as the beauty that you are, seen as the compassionate, unconditional love of a mother towards a child. Feel seen from the heart of Mother Earth into your heart. Let her feel that nourishment here and now. And as you allow to feel, you notice this beautiful golden, silver, and soft pink light that emanates from the heart of Mother Earth. And she infuses you with a beautiful rose quartz essence upward towards your feet, going upward towards your legs, feeling the warmth and compassion that's available for you. Allow yourself to open up to receive this loving embrace of Mother Earth, of Mother. As you allow yourself to receive this soft pink light infused with golden, silver, and white, you allow this light to go upward towards your entire body, meeting your crown, activating your crown to connect to the divine, to connect to God, to connect to the universe. Now, shifting your awareness towards your crown, you notice that a lotus flower appears and is shining, glowing with this golden and soft pink light, calling in your higher self and your connection to God. Give yourself permission to receive the beautiful essence of spirit coming down from heaven, infusing this golden, bright, white light that travels down towards your crown, feeling the warmth and the embrace of the divine masculine, the cosmic father. This beautiful embrace of the cosmic mother coming down with a soft pink light, infusing, bringing this divine union, this sense of wholeness, completeness, taking over you, feeling whole, complete, bringing that essence down towards your third eye as you envision yourself feeling complete. You're not missing anything. You are complete. Continuing to go down, down towards your throat, activating your throat chakra to express yourself compassionately and truthfully. Continuing to go down towards your heart space as it expands even further from your body. This beautiful heart of yours expands and takes space. It takes space now. Letting go of any fear of being vulnerable and allowing yourself to be courageous, to show up in the way that brings forth compassionate truth, compassionate expression, compassionate thoughts, compassionate perception, shifting all judgment, all discordance, all bitterness, all sadness, shifting all of this with pure unconditional love, acceptance, and equanimity, continuing to go down towards your solar plexus, activating your self-worth. You are worthy. Continuing to go down towards your sacral, activating your creativity, your ability to create, your joyful creative expression. Continuing to go down towards your root, activating a sense of belonging, of safety. You are safe to open your heart to receive the love that is available for you. As you continue to receive, allow yourself to receive at the earth star chakra level this essence of God, of the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Allow it to be anchored into your earth star chakra. And you notice this beautiful swirling energy expanding throughout your body, rebalancing all aspects of yourself that have been out of balance, bringing you back into divine union, harmonizing both your feminine and your masculine energy, bringing forth the true expression of your soul, letting it shine through your being. Allow this energy to expand throughout your body and into your energy field. You are sparkling, sparkling in the light of God, the light of truth, the light of the universe. Now, when I invite you to expand this light into your entire room and your entire home, this unconditional love and divine balance and union infused into every single part of your home, every single item, every single cell of your body are vibrating in the highest expression of unconditional love. This is your true expression. This is the truth. Feel that truth in your body. Allow it to land and cleanse out of your system anything that doesn't serve you. I want to invite you to take this moment to feel into your body and focus your awareness on your breath. We're entering the practice of anapana, bringing the grounding of this beautiful essence that has been made available to you. You are now going to focus your awareness on your breath to notice anything that arises, whether it is positive sensation, positive emotion, or negative sensation or negative emotion. You will use the practice of anapana to ground yourself into acceptance, awareness, and equanimity. I want to invite you to take this moment to focus your awareness at the top or the tip of your nose and the top part of your lip. Notice the sensation in your nostrils as the breath goes in and out of your nostrils. Notice the sensation, notice the shift of temperature. Notice any subtle sensations. Can you refine your sensations? Can you get granular with these sensations? Can you get granular with your emotional body, understanding where you're existing right now? Allowing yourself to be the vessel and be the observer. Allow your body to be the vessel that allows the energy in motion, your emotion, to run through. Give yourself permission to focus your awareness on your breath. And if there's any distraction from your mind, or if you're feeling any emotional expression, acknowledge, accept, and go back to your breath with equanimity without getting stuck in any of the stories that your mind want to bring forth. We're now going to enter a 5-minute silence. And I want to invite you to focus on the sensation of your breath. If you need to activate the sensation of your breath, you will proceed to breathe a little harder so that you can feel the activation of those sensations. Do so for a few times to activate, and then go back to your regular breath. You can do so as well throughout the 5 minutes if you feel that your mind wanders and you need that additional support to help you stay grounded. Go back to breathing a little harder just for a few breaths, and then go back to regular breath and focus on the sensation of your nostrils, on your upper lip, and the area in between your nose and your upper lip. The 5 minutes start now. Acceptance, awareness, and equanimity. That's what you have practiced today. You can come back into the awareness of your being. You may stretch your fingers, your toes, give yourself a hug. Say thank you for bringing yourself into this practice of awareness, this practice of divine union, of self love. And get ready to start your day feeling supported and loved in all ways. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, we are now going into the readings. Happy Valentine's Day, Nicole. Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome. And so, we're going to be doing love readings today. And I'm trying to figure out what's the best time to come online. Um, Doing the early meditations has definitely become a challenge for me now that I have a doggy as a addition to the family. But I want to continue doing these lives every day, Monday to Friday, after I'm done with these 30 days. So please let me know in the comments what are good times that you, or what are the times that you usually watch these videos, so then I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna actually be using my oracle deck and a twin flame oracle deck that my husband got for me. These are very good for love readings, so I'm going to be using it for that purpose, not for the purpose of, these are not twin flame readings, they're love and relationship readings, but these are really good for that as well. So I'm going to be using that in tarot, so it's going to be a really great reading here. I'll probably take a little extra time today, make it nice and special. Okay, so today is Venus. Venus, day of Venus, day of Friday. Friday is the day of Venus, which is all about love. And then today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. So let's go ahead and start with our readings. Where are my banners here? So we are looking at, let me check my banner here. Let me just fix it here. Today is for love and relationships. So that people know. I'm going to be focusing on moon signs today because the moon signs are really what's happening. Right? We're going to focus on what's happening on the subconscious mind for you, right? Things that are in the shadows. We're going to bring them to your awareness, or maybe you are aware. Maybe you're someone who does a lot of self healing work, and you are aware of these things, but maybe you need some reminders, right? And so we're going to be doing that. So the moon readings for love and relationships today, we're going to start with Aries moon. So if your moon sign is in Aries, this message is for you. So thank you, Spirit. We are setting the intention to connect for all moon signs today. We're going to start with Aries. Thank you. Please give me a card for Aries in regards to their love life, love and relationships. Love and relationships. Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have 2 cards from the Spirit of Psilocybin. Let's see. Thank you. Show me, what do we need to tell Aries moons? All right. So for you who are Aries moon, you got the card of the elements, the card of shapeshifting, 6 of cups and 10 of wands. Okay. And you got the card of romance. Okay. what I see here is that you've been juggling a lot at this time. You've been dealing with a lot of responsibility, duty, stress so far in your day to day. So you are being invited to bring a little bit more romance into your relationship. Okay. You've been sort of like doing a lot. You've been carrying a lot of hats. You've been wearing a lot of hats, and so much so that it's taken away, or zapped out the romance side of your relationship. You may be feeling a little bit nostalgic about how things used to be, maybe how things used to feel before. You may be connecting to memories of the past that feel more aligned with that romantic aspect or expression of your relationship. And we're being guided here to tell you that this part of you is in need to be felt, right? You need to bring romance, even if you are not in a relationship right now. Bringing romance to your day today would be really great. So buy yourself flowers, get yourself a nice massage, do something that will bring that sensuality, that romantic aspect into your life. Just because you don't have someone in your life doesn't mean that you can bring that in. And just because you have been, or if you do have someone, just because you have been busy on a day to day, it doesn't mean that you cannot weave in some of that excitement and romantic aspect. You need to kind of revive that for yourself. And so my invitation to you is to think about what would be the ideal romantic thing for you to do for yourself this weekend, and just go ahead and do it. Even if you are someone who is by yourself, just go ahead and do it. Take yourself out on a date. And if you have someone in your life, then plan a date. Go out and do something romantic with each other, okay? Do that getaway. Okay, that is what I have for you. Aries, Taurus. We got Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for love and relationship for Taurus? Moons. Taurus moons. Love and relationship for Taurus moons. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationship for Taurus moons. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationships for Taurus moons. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationship for Taurus moons. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Taurus moons. In regards to your love and relationships, we have the card of mold, the Lover's card right side up, and the Ace of Pentacles upside down. We have the card of big goals that are present here. So for the Taurus moons, you've been focused a lot in your dreams and planning and the visions and the ideas. And this has also created a little bit of that external influence. Like you're no longer kind of in that place of staying centered in the relationship or in your relationships. So it's important to kind of, scale it back a little bit when it comes down to all these ideas and visions. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's time for you to be grounded and present with your relationship, especially when it comes down to your partnerships. You want to bring a little bit more of that balance in the relationship. When the reason why this is important is because you've missed a couple of chances when it comes down to bringing forth, that opportunity of having these beautiful moments or beautiful experiences. You've been so focused outward in your career and your goals that you have sort of starved your love relationship. So it's time for you to start, especially today, right? But not just today, not just because today is Valentine's Day, but just maybe set the intention today to start bringing in a little bit more romance into your experience. This is a time for you to really start new ways of relating with your loved ones and bring that abundance of love and share that abundance that you are experiencing with, outside of your love life. Like for all the other things that you're doing and maybe that are fulfilling you there, bring that fulfillment into your relationships. Bring that excitement into your relationships as well, okay? So dear Taurus, I hope that you feel inspired today to go out and take a break from work and go out on a date with yourself or with your loved ones. Gemini, love, relation. Ooh, we got that. That came out. Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? Love and relationships. Thank you, Spirit. I love that, Nicole. You used to buy message things for yourself. Yes, set gifts for yourself. That's good. Messages for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What else do we have here? For Gemini, what do we need to know about love and relationships? For Gemini, we have the Wheel of Fortune upside down, the Nine of Pentacles, the card of Mycelium, and the card of Winter. Okay. So for you, beautiful Geminis, Gemini moons, we have here the Wheel of Fortune upside down, which brings this sense of wanting to cling to control, to try to control your experience or bringing a lot of controlling ways into your relationship. This has brought you a lot of issues where to the point where you may find yourself in a place of feeling out in the cold. You may not be in a relationship right now because of the situation, right? Or if you're in a relationship, that may have brought a lot of coldness between you and your partner. So you're really wanting to bring forth that connection. And in order for you to bring that connection, you need to let go of control, of controlling ways. You want to allow yourself to let things flow in the relationship. You want to bring a little bit of change in regards to your relationship, maybe doing something unexpected with your partner and maybe booking that ticket for whatever show or whatever that is. Just doing something that's unexpected and exciting will really bring that forth. But then do so in a way that you're considering your partner, right? Like, don't do it in a way that's like, oh well, this is what I want to do and this is what we're doing. No, think about what your partner would like and do that and surprise them in that way, right? That is what will really kind of ignite a little bit of or soften a little bit of the ice that's been building up here. You're also being guided here to really see your love life from a place of a business, right? Like, how can you bring financial independence as well in your love life? You may have been in a place where you've been financially dependent on each other from a place of codependency. How can you bring interdependence in your relationship and still be in a partnership, right? And so bringing that conversation as well is important because that's part of the reason why you've also been experiencing a little bit of friction at this time. So I want to invite you to really bring a little bit of that awareness and that excitement and start having those money conversations with your partner so that you can bring a little bit of balance and soften the ice that's been building up for you guys. The more you connect with each other, and you don't want to disconnect, the more you connect with each other and have conversations, the better the relationship will be. Okay. The same thing if you are someone who doesn't have someone in your life and you're experiencing this feeling of coldness or disconnection, then you want to really open up and give yourself permission to say, okay, where can I become more independent financially so that when I do have a partner in the future, I'm not so dependent or there's no codependence here? And how can I bring excitement and instead of trying to control the situation, how can I bring a little bit more flow and openness and connection again into my relationships? You can start reflecting on that. Okay. So that is what I have for you, dear Gemini. Powerful message for you. We're moving on. The next one here is Cancer. Cancers. My beautiful Cancers. What is the message for Cancer for love and relationship, Spirit? Ooh, that one Wonderful. Thank you, Spirit. What's the message for Cancer, love and relationships? Thank you, Spirit. What is the message here? I'm honoring all the cards today. If there's more than one card per deck or per stack that I'm pulling from, I am going to honor it, okay? Today's a special day, so we're going to do that. Dear Cancer moons, we have Grandfather Fire, the Empress right side up, Nine of Wands upside down, Queen of Wands upside down, and we have Surrender, the Surrender card coming through for you. I see a lot of fire energy for you, dear Cancer, so things are heating up for you. It seems to me that there's a lot of sensuality, and divine feminine wants to just move through you, through that sensual aspect of yourself. Like that inner fire is burning. You have this desire that's just exuding out of you. Embrace that, because that's part of your journey. There is a little bit of resistance when it comes down to that inner fire. You may experience a little bit of rigidity or maybe defensiveness because you've been hurt before in the past, and you and then you kind of have in your mind have given up in being able to express this part of you. I want to invite you to really just let go of that aspect of yourself and let yourself connect to that sensual part. Surrender, trust, allow yourself to fall into the arms of your divine lover, whether that is someone that you have in your life, or whether that is just yourself, right? Having that sensual relationship with yourself, it's also something that you can potentially bring forth. Feel confident, assured of your beautiful sensuality, and let that just connect deeply with your sacral and allow that to expand. This is abundance for you. This is where your abundance lies, dear Cancer. So get yourself in that space of connecting with yourself in that way, and let that exude into your relationship, and you will see how many things will transform and alchemize, because you're connecting to that fire in a conscious way. Okay, so this is what I have here for you, dear Cancer. That was a hot conversation there that we had. That's good. I like that. Bring in the fire. Okay, Leo moons. What's the message for love and relationship for Leo moons? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. What's the message for Leo moons for love and relationships? Thank you, Spirit. Show me. Leo moons, thank you. Show me what is the message for Leo moons in love and relationships. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Appreciate it. Leo moons, we have the card of alchemy, and they came upside down, which I thought that was kind of interesting because of the fact that death came upside down as well. We have the Knight of Swords right side up, and so I'm going to honor that upside down on that card, and because I feel that there's a reason why it came up that way in conjunction with these cards. We have the card of balance and healing that is coming up for you. So we're honoring all the cards that are coming up, okay? All right, so dear Leo, you got the card of alchemy upside down, which means that you've been resisting the ability to see things from a higher perspective and to give yourself the gift of learning a lesson. You have had a very difficult time. So I see so much fear and pain that you've been holding on to when it comes down to your relationships. There's sort of like this fear of change, or maybe this fear of repeating negative patterns that you've had in the past, and you're resisting any change right now because you're stuck in this fear anxious mode. And I want to invite you to really start moving away from that as much as you can. This is the time for you to bring back balance and bring a lot of healing, a lot of love to yourself, a lot of support for yourself. Whatever it is that you need to do to nourish that part of you that's still hurting from these experiences that have left so much devastation emotionally for you. This is a time for you to release all of that so that you can open up to love. These experiences that you've had in the past that are part of your journey, they're not here to define the way love is meant to be expressed in your life. They're here to teach you a lesson of what love is not so that you can move toward what love is. This is what you're meant to be doing right now with this information, dear Leo. Not to hold on to this and keep giving yourself this story of that love is you, right? Love is there for you. It is available. But how are you integrating these lessons, right? And so this is a time for you to retreat, give yourself some time to rebalance, maybe give yourself the chance to attend something like a sound bath or something that's very nourishing and healing for you so that you can release emotionally. Lean into the support that whatever support that you can so that you can move through these patterns without feeling alone and unsupported. Okay. Just know that this is just part of the lesson of what love is not. You're moving, you're learning what love is, so lean into that. Lean into what you know love is. You know that all of this pain and this suffering is not love. So what is love for you? Start defining that for yourself, and you will find yourself through this. Okay. I'm sending you so much love your way, dear Leo, and just know that I hope that you listened to the meditation earlier. If not, then I highly recommend that you listen to that meditation for today because it was all about divine union. So if you didn't listen to it, go back and listen to the meditation because it'll support you. It'll definitely support you. Okay. All right. Moving on. Moving on to the next. Virgos. Virgo moons, Virgo moons. What is the message for Virgo moons in regards to love and relationships? Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for Virgo moons in regards to love and relationships? Thank you, Spirit. Show me what is the message for Virgo moons in regards to relationships. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Virgo moons in regards to relationships. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so for Virgo moons, we have the card of strength upside down, the Knight of Pentacles upside down. We have the card of Grandmother Water, as well as the card of regret. Okay. Dear Virgo moons, what I see here is that you've been dealing, or you have dealt with someone who may, or partnered with someone who may have been a little materialistic, maybe a little wasteful, maybe someone who is poor with financial decisions and has brought so much anxiety into your experience. It's taken away or zapped away the feeling of confidence in your life, or you've felt like it has weakened your strength, and you may feel inadequate or feel forced into this experience that you're having, and this is creating a little bit of, like, not a little bit but a lot of havoc for you, and you're kind of like in this place of regret, like, I regret being in this relationship, in this situation. Right now, what Spirit wants to bring forth for you is the energy or the understanding of awareness. The awareness of where you are now in regards to the relationship, right? In regards to how you got there, and then move into receptivity to what you want. So, meaning you are here now. You're here now. There's nothing else you can do right now except for shifting what you want to see in your energy field, in your life, in your relationship. So what you want to do right now, dear Virgo, is to start bringing in that opening yourself up to the receptivity of what you want. becoming the vessel of what you know is possible in a relationship, and start seeing the shifts. Now, remember, when you do this, there's going to be shifts, and you're going to need to go through that emotional upheaval and go through that shift. But that is where you need to go towards, so that you can move into, away from regret, into a place of empowerment, right? So you don't feel like that you don't feel like you have like everything has been taken away from you, right? You have, like, if we looked at this card upside down, or right side up, the card of strength, this card is all about bravery, courage. So this card is this is available to you. Just because you're not feeling brave or confident or have or feel courageous right now, doesn't mean that you cannot turn the coin around, right? And that's what I want to invite you to do. Turn that coin around and start stepping into that courageous, compassionate confidence that you have within yourself, for yourself, so that you can move away from the situation and become more aligned with what you want, which is a more prosperous, abundant experience within your partnership. Okay. So that is what I have for you, dear Virgo. I'm sending you so much love your way. And I am very sure that you're going to move through this with so much success. Libras. Okay, we got Libra. Libra, moon sign of Libra for love and relationship. Spirit, show me what's the message. Okay, thank you. What's the message here for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. Show me what's the message for Libra. Show me what's the message for Libra. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the card for Libra moons. We have the card of the moon, the High Priestess upside down, the Five of Wands upside down, and the masculine card. Okay, so this is a message for all Libras. Just because we have the masculine doesn't mean that's only for men. This is also for all, because we all carry the divine masculine, okay? So for Libras, the card of the moon is coming forth because you are being guided to start looking at where in the cycle of life your relationship is on, okay? You want to make sure that you honor the cycle of this relationship. Sometimes certain relationships are meant to go through certain cycles. It could be a cycle of the beginning, the middle, or the end, or maybe there's the beginning, the middle, and the transformation. It could be either of those. You get to decide how you want to relate to this. But what I can tell you right now is that you are being guided to look at where you are in the cycle, because right now in your relationship, you are dealing with an understanding of conflict that's been present in your relationship, that you are finally thinking about how can we bring some resolution, or even you're seeing this kind of come to light at this time. There's sort of like this invitation of awareness, this invitation of conversation and agreements. There's sort of like this thing kind of coming forth, and you may have been resisting that cooperation, that agreement, that open, because you are still stuck in one of those cycle, in the last cycle, which was the cycle of maybe upheaval. So we are guided right now to tell you that you're the you don't want to look back behind. You want to look where you are now and what is presented to you now. If your partner is coming forth and wanting to bring resolution to these conflicts that you've been having, then you want to stay present with that now, instead of holding on to where you were before. Now, there has been certain types of secrecy, or there's been things that have happened in the relationship that are not very honest. There's been dishonesty. There's been things that have been kept from the light, right? There hasn't been like transparency, and of course that's why you're having a hard time moving through that. But you also want to take a look at, okay, how can I move into being present with this person and see what they're looking to do. Your partner, right, is moving. So in partnership, it doesn't matter if you are in the masculine, if you're in the gender of masculine or feminine. We all kind of carry more of a masculine energy or more of a feminine energy. So those who are carrying the energy of the masculine in the relationship, whether it's a man or woman, those are kind of coming forth with wanting to bring resolution. So for Libras, in your relationship, you're most likely, if you're listening to this, you're most likely someone who is in the feminine role, whether you are in the gender feminine or not. You're in that feminine energy, and that masculine energy wants to come forth with the structure of creating, right, a path towards resolution. Listen to that divine masculine energy, and allow your divine feminine to come forth with the creative energy to bring forth that resolution together. So the only way that you can bring this forth and bring an agreement is if both parties are coming together, right? And so that's the invitation today, to bring that awareness. Okay, so good luck with that. Beautiful, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people of Libra. We're moving on. Scorpio. Spirit, what is the message for Scorpio? Scorpio moons. Scorpio moons. I see some messages here. Let me see what people are saying. Oh, wow. Yes. I'm glad it resonates for you. And you're not that moon sign. That's okay. If it resonates for you, take it. That's for you, right? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio moons. Scorpio moons. All right, Scorpio moon. We have the card of the cosmic child, the card of the moon upside down, the card of Queen of Swords upside down, and the fifth dimension card, dear Scorpio. So with this said, the first conversation that Spirit wants to bring forth for you, it's a very higher perspective when it comes down to the awareness of what love is. You're coming from the perspective of understanding that you are the balance of both the masculine and the feminine energy, the cosmic child. You are that expression. You have this within you, and you're wanting to, and the Spirit wants to remind you of this, that all the power of creation is within you, and that you are that. Right? You need to hear this right now, dear Scorpio, because you are in this place of releasing fear, letting go of anxiety when it comes down to your relationships, letting go of the perception of relationships being scary. Maybe also moving away from feeling like you have to block your own intuitive guidance to be able to be with another person. No, dear Scorpio, your expression of the whole expression of who you are is meant to be fully received in your relationships, right? And that's what the fifth dimension card, I feel, is bringing forth for you, is really connecting to that intuitive guidance and being able to intuitively connect with your partner, and also navigate your love life in that intuitive way, is what you're meant to do, dear Scorpio. This is your reminder, okay? You may have been dealing with a little bit of pessimistic energy, maybe just feeling like there's harsh or bitter energy, maybe feeling spiteful about certain situations because you weren't received properly, right? You weren't received in the way that you're meant to be received, which is this beautiful intuitive being that is meant to be navigating the relationship in a very heart-based and sacral-based way, right? And so you want to really move away from believing, because of the past experiences, that you have to step away from that to be in a relationship, and start doubling down on that. And the right person who's meant for you is going to embrace that, is going to fully embrace that about you. And that's actually one of the things they're going to love about you. One of the things that they're going to need in that aspect of the relationship, right? They're going to want that. And also, the invitation here is to see your relationships at the soul level. How can you see your relationships at the soul level? How can you move away from the egoic experiences that you've had so far, right? And move into, what is the lesson here? Why is this person in my life? And how can I move from a place of understanding with this situation, with this person, or with the past experiences, if you are someone who's by yourself, right? How can I move away from just seeing the egoic and really moving deeper into my intuition, and moving deeper into that higher perspective, that fifth dimensional expression? The fifth dimension is all about unconditional love, right? And that's what you're meant to be doing here on this planet. As the Scorpio, you're meant to be embodying that beautiful expression of the fifth dimension in your being. You have that capacity. You have the capacity to love so deeply. And we need that for you. We need that from you, because that expression is going to emanate, is going to be a domino effect for the world. We need you to be in that space. So give yourself permission to align yourself with what is that unconditional love for you, to align yourself with your intuition, and to be around people who celebrate that about you. Okay? And that's what I have for you, dear Scorpio. All right, moving on. Moving on to my beautiful Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We have here Sagittarius moon reading, moon sign of Sagittarius. Okay, love and relationship, spirit, thank you. Moon sign Sagittarius, love and relationship, thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit. Beautiful Sagittarius. We have the card of death. We have the card of Six of Swords upside down, the card of the Devil upside down, and the card of mystery. When I see this spread, wow, okay. So you are right now letting go of the past. All of the things that you have known when it comes down to relationships, whether they are love relationships, close relationships, friendships, whatever that is for you, you're basically, you're just like deleting all of the past right now, right? And moving away from that and being independent and finding freedom. And you have been stuck in the past for a little bit. You've been going through these cycles of returning back to these lessons over and over again. You've been in this place of running away from problems, or feeling trapped in the same situations, even with different people, maybe having the same expression of the same situation over and over. And now you're kind of like in this moment where you're like, enough. We're going to delete this stuff. No more. This is not part of my reality. This is not part of my experience. This is not what I want to continue doing. And you're kind of stepping into this energy of independence and freedom and discovery. You're entering into this place of release, of let's let go. I'm free, and like just being this beautiful newness, like you're in this new experience. And that is a card of mystery here, which is telling you, hey, there's this magical energy that you're in that is bringing a lot of intrigue and mystery and excitement about the future, about what's coming. When you let go of all this stuff, now you're feeling so relieved from all of this past baggage that you're entering into this unknown territory. Nothing to be scared of, right? Of course, as you navigate this unknown territory, you're going to be learning new ways, new skills, right? In the journey of being of relating with others. So give yourself permission to be in that excitement of that mystery, of that freedom that you're feeling now. And whatever else is maybe still stuck in the past, whatever else whatever thoughts are lurking on the background about, oh, am I going to make the right decisions, am I going to make the same mistakes that I did in the past? Remember that you have the choice every single time that you interact with someone. You have the choice to do something different, to say something different, right? So then you are in complete control of this. You have that power. So I encourage you to embrace this journey and to try something new, right? Bring that excitement, bring that curiosity back into the way of relating with others, okay? And so that's what I have for you, beautiful Sagittarius. That was powerful and so exciting. And we're going to move into Capricorns. Capricorn. Happy Valentine's Day, Abrami. So happy you're here. Okay, so we are going to move into Capricorn love and relationships for moon sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Moon sign of Capricorn, love and relationships. Thank you, Spirit. Love, life, and relationships for moon sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationship for moon sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. For moon sign of Capricorn, we have the card of light medicine as well as the Magician upside down. We have the Four of Wands right side up and the Sacred Space card. Dear Capricorn moon sign. So we have the card of the light medicine, which is really inviting you to connect to the joy of life again. You have been dealing with a very manipulative person, someone who just wasted your time, who brought a lot of illusion, a lot of deception, a lot of lies. The communication was very shadowy, very shady in that sense. And you were very attracted to this person originally because they had this ability to just be so creative. You loved their resourcefulness, you loved their skill sets, but at the same time, they had this sense of you didn't know that they had this other side of them, that all the skill set, all the stuff that they were carrying, that they were sharing with you, it was carrying some shadows on the background. And that in turn has brought a lot of pain and suffering in your relationship. Now, what I want to invite you to do right now is to lean in to your community. Right now, you are being invited to find gatherings, find a place where you belong, find a place where you can connect to your light, where light medicine is being brought into, so that you can really reconnect with that light, nourish yourself, create sacred space for yourself. As you continue to create sacred space for yourself, you bring in a little bit of your own ritual, however that is. You can even go into sacred space community circles where you can connect to that light medicine, connect to that practice of the altar. And that's going to really help you move through all of this stuff that have been holding on to in regards to this, right? This person's like, when I connect to this energy, I feel like there's been a lot of deep hurt and pain from that experience, which it's completely understandable, right? Like, being lied to is not an easy thing, especially when you really put so much trust in a person. So just remember that at this time, leaning in to the things that will nourish you, again, light medicine, and leaning into community is going to really help you move through this experience from a place of joy and excitement. Okay, so again, sacred space, and if you can create a little bit of an altar or sacred space in your home as well, just so that you can go there and talk into the sacred space and into the altar, and talk into it, and even journal there, and create, right, that space of release for yourself that will be very supportive for you. Okay. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. We have Aquarius moons. Okay, sorry, I put the wrong banner here. But I'm gonna put here a banner of the comments. Aburami, yes. You like the message. You have the control and act and say something different. Yes. And then Nicole says, Happy Valentine's Day. Yes. I just wanted to put these up here because it's just so sweet. I love that. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one, which is Aquarius. Aquarius, if you're Aquarius moon, this is for you. For Aquarius moon. Love and relationships for Aquarius moon. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationships for Aquarius moon. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationships for Aquarius moon. Thank you, Spirit. Love and relationships in regards to Aquarius moon. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful Aquarius moon. We have the card of the Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands upside down. We have the Shadow Medicine, and we have the card of Awakening. Okay. When I see this, there's a lot of transmutation that wants to come forth for you, especially with the Shadow Medicine card coming through, leaning into your triggers with curiosity in your relationships. How are you showing up in those relationships where you may be carried over by your triggers? Okay. You may have dealt with a little bit of defiance in the relationships. You're kind of defying the status quo, right, when it comes down to your relationships. And part of that has to do with the fact that you're very passionate, right? You're very inspired to do things in the way that you feel are the best. However, there is a part of you that is not seeing, right? You're not seeing this part of you, which is some of this defiance is coming from shadows that you haven't addressed yet. So you're being brought into a place of realization, to awakening, to bringing some progress into that expression of what love is meant to be channeled through you, right? So one thing that you want to also recognize is that you may have given up, or you have gotten to a place of not wanting to admit that you're defeated, or not wanting to admit your errors or mistakes in the relationship. And then part of it has to do because you don't want to feel like too vulnerable around your loved ones. But you want to also recognize that in order for you to move into a place of connection, you got to be able to be vulnerable with each other and say, hey, you know what, this is what I'm dealing with right now. This is my insecurity, or this is what I struggle with. This is my trigger. And then have a conversation about it, instead of trying to put up a wall, and that just creates more separation between you and your loved ones. So try to give yourself permission to lean in to your heart to heart conversations, and that will release any blocks between you and your loved ones. Okay. It'll release it'll actually reignite the passion between you and your loved ones. It'll also bring more energy into between you and your loved ones. So this is going to, when you move away from that shadow of, putting up a wall and, no, I'm right and you're wrong type thing, just that kind of experience, you're going to bring so much creativity. You're going to bring so much connection that you're going to transform your relationship from a place of just surface level into a deeper connected place. And that is part of your awakening. This is part of your journey of awakening, is to bring yourself into that place. So how can you move a little deeper into that, right? Making sure, of course, that you're doing this in a way that feels comfortable for you, as slow as you need it. Yet that is the calling for you, dear Aquarius, is to move into that place, okay? All right, so moving on to the next one. Finally, we have our beautiful Pisces. Pisces, what is the message for Pisces moons in love and relationship, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. What's the message for Pisces moon in regards to love and relationships? What's the message? Thank you, Spirit. Pisces moons. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have Grandmother Earth, Eight of Wands, right side up, the star upside down, and beliefs in here. So for Pisces moon, I see here that we have the card of the star upside down, which feels as if you've been experiencing a little bit of negativity, maybe despair in your relationship because of the fact that there's been a lot of clashing in regards to your belief systems. You may have had a time in your relationships where your belief systems are not meeting eye to eye, and in turn creating a disconnect between you and your loved ones. Now, you're being called to really start allow yourself to bring a little bit of excitement into this experience by giving yourself permission to connect to the change. How can you bring your relationships into an understanding and a place of neutrality? How can you bring progress in your relationship? How can you bring, progress that is quick, right? Because a lot of times when belief systems are clashing with each other, and you're in the middle of making decisions, which this feels like that's what the message is here, you may not be able to move forward as quickly because you're arguing over belief systems. So now it's a time for you to refine where is your middle ground in your belief systems and operate from there. So instead of focusing on the belief systems that are very, very different, try to connect to the belief systems that are similar and operate from that place, always from that middle ground, so that whatever else kind of falls down and it doesn't affect your interaction with your partner. This negativity around the belief systems is really something that needs to be addressed from a place of connection, from a place of love, from a place of just slowing down and nourishing the self and the relationship. You don't want to come from a place of separation and a place of negativity, a place of I am better, I am better than you, or my ideas are better than you. You don't want to come from that place, because that's just giving you more trouble. Another thing that I see here with Grandmother Earth is just to really give yourself permission to slow down a little bit, right? And to just ground into your heart space so that you can move through these experiences. Now, once you bring the awareness of your belief systems that are in fact aligned with each other, and you start making decisions together, you're going to notice that any delays that you've been dealing with in regards to making projects happen or making things happen in your family are going to move forward so quickly, because now you're all in alignment, and things are just going to move a lot faster, and you'll be able to make things happen. So working through that is important. That's part of bringing the new earth into our existence, is the fact that we got to learn how to operate from a place of neutrality, even when there's disagreements or we're not seeing eye to eye. It's okay. Remember, that's the ego kind of coming in. So you want to really bring yourself into that place of, imagine yourself, okay, what is the Switzerland, right, of this relationship? That's what you're meant to be doing, and that's the embodiment of new earth, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, so that is what I have for Pisces. Beautiful souls, happy Valentine's Day. I am wishing you such a loving expression of your day, wishing you so much, so much love today. And thank you so much for being here. I want to invite you to go over to my other YouTube channel if you feel inclined to receive clearings for this time. I want to invite you over to the Akashic Records channel and subscribe, and also subscribe to this channel, of course. But I'd love for you to go there and listen to the meditations. There's so much there, so much valuable stuff that we're putting up there that will support you in your journey of healing, especially when you're in between sessions with me or with other practitioners. You can use that to support yourself. And I want to invite you to all go to my website, thebloominglotushealing.com, book your session. If you're experiencing any issues with your relationships, make sure that you go over to thebloominglotushealing.com. You can book your session with me or with other practitioners that practice the beloved method. We can go in and support you with clearing your energy field and your cords between you and other people to harmonize the relationships. Go over to my Instagram, the Blooming Lotus Healing, at the Blooming Lotus Healing, and follow there. And of course, share and like this video, please. Support, subscribe if you haven't, turn on that bell button if you haven't. And I love you all. I am so grateful for this time with you. And thank you for all of you who left the comments. I'm very, very excited to see your comments here. It's great. Oh, not meditation session. Sorry. I'm turning some things off here. I'm so excited and so grateful for y'all. And yeah, so happy Valentine's Day and namaste. Love you.